Hello and welcome to my Feed the Beast live stream, or recording, depending if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm going to play some Feed the Beast. No specific plans really. A bit of backstory is required. This is a little shack, basically. But what it makes up, lacks in structure. I have a lot of stuff here. All these chests are teeming with resources. So I started out in quite a nice place and hung around there for a while, which is all the way over there. Then there's an NPC village I discovered, and I was kind of living between there and should be one called Home. I think I should get rid of some of these. Where is it? Waypoints. So I want those ones. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Oh, that's alright. Don't need that one. Yeah, I make a lot of waypoints. Don't need that one. That one's good. Don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one. Ah, she's alright. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. I don't even know what it says. A cave. Keep that. Lush Plains is where we are now. I'll keep that anyway. Actually, I don't want that, probably. Get rid of that one. What does that say? Hold down. And then also down. Yeah. Right, so we get rid of all those. Yeah, that's still not very clear. Okay, well anyway, so it shows how far away it is, was where I kind of started. Unfortunately, I mucked up, and I'm using Feed the Beast Ultimate, but I've disabled a load of stuff, and one of the things I disabled was the energy one. I've forgotten its name now. And that was, in this pack, responsible for spawning important ores, such as tin, copper, and silver. I forgot about silver, so I switched it over and made Industrial Craft spawn copper and tin again, but obviously a bit too late, because that whole area has no copper or tin. So I had to move over here to start again. I picked up some copper and tin, not as much as I've got of iron, because I obviously was getting loads and loads of iron over there. But I still haven't got any silver, because I turned it on just before this session, so I should be able to, if I move somewhere else again, I'll get some silver. I don't really need silver at the moment, so that's not a problem. I've got quite a lot of resources and things. So my current real plans are to probably build some railcraft stuff first, actually. Now I am going to do this normal industrial craft route, obviously, first, but to fuel that, I want to get going with some coke and some charcoal. And Railcraft provides a really handy thing which allows you to make wood straight into charcoal without using any energy, and to make coal into coke, which provides more energy than normal coal. So that's really cool. And I have loads of clay. I found a lot of clay beds, and I've also discovered a really cool thing. Well, not discovered, I looked up on the wiki. That red rock, which is added by the extra large biomes, when combined with water in a crafting table, need 3 buckets of water, which makes it a bit awkward, but not too bad. Allows you to get clay, so I can produce a lot of clay. Now, I do not remember the recipe, so I'm going to have to look it up. And can I actually remember the name of the thing? I think it's called a coke. Yeah. Okay. So coke oven brick is what I need. I believe that one does nothing. Well, that seems sandy brick, and oh right, so yeah, there's 2 different ways of doing it. Right, I see. Yeah, so you can make sandy bricks, which look like coal coke furnace thing bombs, but they don't actually do the same thing. Or you can just straight out make these. So I'm gonna straight out make these, which means I need a lot of bricks and quite a lot of sand. And I don't think I probably have enough sand. I've got the clay, and I'll need to start doing stuff with that. What I actually probably want to do first then is to make an iron furnace, just so I got that more efficiency. But to do that, I kind of need some space, and I don't have a lot at the moment. So my plan is to kind of have this almost as a room of a much bigger house thing. Let's turn that into marble bricks. All the marble bricks. Marble is just amazing because whereas in stone you've got to cook it to actually make it useful. I thought I only clicked that one. So, I'm probably, it's kind of got these lovely steps. But I might just annihilate that for now. I'm using stone tools still because I haven't set up any kind of industrialization really. The only thing I've only made like 2 steel pickaxes, 2 iron pickaxes, and that's basically it. Oh, I see. I love Repouty. That's just so useful. Oh, Repouty is awesome. Right, so let's make a normal furnace. Then I'm gonna cook smelt 8 iron in that. Let's get my 8 iron ore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need some cobblestone. Stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I don't need all 8, do I? Because it's a. Wait, how many is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron actually, isn't it? I think. To make a normal furnace into it. So I already have used some features to feed the beast. I'm also using project tables because they're awesome. And I'm using the marble. And oh, I really like it. You have kind of camouflage doors like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I put that there. It's a way of getting to the roof. If I really want to get to the roof. And it kind of looks cool. Doesn't really fit at all in this environment, but hey, doesn't matter. So box down a furnace. Iron ore. Oh yeah, I got. That's the only disadvantage. You can't actually open the door. What I might use to fuel that, if I've got enough of it, yeah, I've got a stack of them, is henequin leaves, which are added by Zycraft, and these are usually kind of terrible because they require 2 of them just to smelt one thing. As you can see there. But I like them because they grow on trees. So, well, not a tree. Okay, they grow. So they're kind of sustainable, and it allows you to avoid wastage because literally you need 2 just to make one thing. You're not wasting a lot. I don't know what they'll do in a steel furnace. I'm hoping they will actually use 4. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Oh, I put the wrong stack in. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need 5, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was stupid. I split that stack up into a stack of 5 and a stack of 3, I think, or something. Yeah. So I needed a stack of 5, not a stack of 3. I'm probably gonna make so I need a load of these because I need 8, isn't it? 8 because it's. Or is it more, Nate? No, 6, 12. 6, yeah, you think you need like 17 or so coke oven bricks to make 1 coke oven. Because it's a 3x3, it's a giant kind of block thing. Right, now I can destroy this. Is it getting dark already? A little kind of cheat whenever you've got any eyes, you can just go to the tab that has the clock on, and you've got the clock. Oh, it is actually midnight. Well, I'll sleep then. As long as I keep doing this, then I won't really have any problems with mobs. Until I obviously go mining. Right, and I think I've got that right. If I haven't, I haven't. I haven't. I should have checked it out. I really could check that. And Venice. Oh, okay, no, I'm just doing it slightly wrong. But I've got the right amount, so that's nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember now. Awesome. Now I have an iron furnace. So using that, I can start going crazy and with these clear. I'm probably gonna use some coal coke for this. I really like the leaves for doing kind of small jobs, so it's not wasteful. But I'm going to basically want this whole stack and more converted. Oh. Huh? I only got a tiny bit of. Maybe that's just a bug of using coal coke in an iron furnace. I don't know. Yeah, that's strange. I was not worried of that. Now, let's check on how much sand I've got. Because I haven't actually got that much. No. Stack. So I'll probably go to the... There is a kind of beachy, deserty area down around here. Alright, I better dump this marble first, because I'll lose that. And excess ore, which I didn't need. I'll take a sugarcane. I can plant a sugarcane, that'll be fun. And I'll dump these seeds. So this storage system is it's not amazing, but it works. So to my left here is inorganic stuff, and to my right is organic stuff. The back chests are blocks, and the front chests are not blocks. So in this one we have wood, dirt, cactuses, logs, and pumpkins, which is, yeah, so this isn't going to be very full. This one has basically loads of stuff, because it's going to have cobblestone, all kinds of stone, and ores. Handily sorted by inventory tweaks. This one is yeah, mostly redstone. The zirconium. I'm hoping to get into Zycraft quite a bit. There are some really cool things. I've already done, back in the NPC village, I made the zirconium soil, and I was using it just to grow something in a house with me. It's really useful. You don't have to have water nearby, you don't have to till the soil, don't have to worry about flattening it. It's really cool. And I had four of them stacked together, so it did increase the growth rate. Although I noticed it increased growth rate the first time I was playing, and when I put it down, put the thing there, it started growing. But maybe it's just because I didn't have a chunk loader and I wasn't hanging around so much, but it didn't seem to grow so much faster after that. So I probably need to invest in chunk loaders. I don't know what chunk loaders are actually installed in this. I usually used the teleport tether in Tech-It, but I don't think that's available here. So I got 14 torches. I'm probably going to buy. I'm going to be on surface anyway. So let's explore this area. This is it's a really nice area actually. It's really nice and flat. As I said, I called it lush plains. But I've got all different biomes around here. That is some kind of waste. Was it wasteland? No, I don't think it's actually a wasteland. See, I've almost, as you can see by the map, I've almost, actually if I bring it with J, here you go. Now this is a thing I've added, which is called Journey Map. Unfortunately, I'm having to use an old version of Journey Map because I'm using an old version of Minecraft, so it isn't actually very good. The features aren't amazing, but it does allow you to see a lovely overview of the area. So I started, as you can see, this isn't actually representative of the whole area I've explored, only the whole area I've explored while using Journey Map. So that was the NPC village. It's not, because I haven't got a new version, it's not actually showing my waypoints on here. Somewhere over there, I think maybe that bit. Actually can't see my mouse, can you, probably? The bit central here, I think that might be where I started. Or no, down. I started somewhere, and I came to the NPC village. It's basically had a massive tunnel system underneath, so I got distracted there for ages. Which is real detriment to the town, because I built a lovely staircase down, and before I had a chance to put a door on it, there was some kind of zombie apocalypse, and all kind of weird dressed zombies came up, and there's only 2 villagers left now. And they don't really have any good trades, and they're living in the church, and every night when I'm living there, that church just gets battered to death by zombies, so it's not really a great place anymore. So I've just walked really, really far to make sure that I reached an area that I haven't been before. There's a massive kind of swampy area here, so I've managed to get loads of rubber tree saplings from there. It's black because I don't think this journey map supports this kind of color of ground. I think that's all redstone. Not redstone. It's called. I think it's red rock. Sorry, red rock. That's it. Which is a really nice looking biome, and as I said, the red rock's really useful because you can make clay out of it. So that's kind of cool. And this is an NPC village, but it's only like 2 buildings, and they're buried. So there might be more buildings, but they're buried in this rock, which is really awkward. I kind of freed the villagers from now. I've used their farm. That's the good thing about this village, is that there was loads of farms. So I've got some real nice agriculture going on up there. If I ever return, there'll be plenty of food for me. Here you can see my house here. Check I'm not getting killed. I don't know if it's pauses. Yeah, okay. Well, here's a house here that I've temporarily built. Obviously this is a desert biome which I'm going to now to get some sand. This is a ravine, which is a lovely ravine, and it goes, obviously allows access to a massive tunnel system underneath this whole area, so that's great, and I've got loads of mine opportunities there. This is also just above, literally exposed area here, which is lovely and flat as well. And it seems I've got lava there as well, I didn't know about that. So yeah, it seems like a really nice area. I've got all kinds of things available to me, which is awesome. I hope I can get out of this journey map. Press this. Oh, yeah. Still not getting late, hopefully. Oh, okay, it's in the evening. I can survive in the desert. I have no food with me, but I'm not going to be going far. Yeah, there's loads of animals as well. I've got loads of sheep. I probably want to try and capture some sheep in a pen for wool. Although I've really got a lot of wool from them. There you go, you can see the red rock in the distance there. Here. See, it's really nice. This I don't know what mod adds it or anything, or if it's just part of this exactly. But press F7, you get this grid that shows where things spawn. It's really useful. I'll turn it off now, actually. Because I'm not really... Oh, I pressed F8 by accident. There you go. So I'm going to annihilate some sand, and in the YouTube video that I make, I'll probably cut this out. So I'm returning back with 3 and a bit stacks of sand. Unfortunately, I only bought 1 shovel with me, which is a bit stupid. However, that's probably more than enough for what I actually need. Oh, it's an Enderman. I'm just gonna run back, I think. Oh, it's skeleton as well. Yeah, so this is why I should have been going to bed. Trouble is now I'm not going to go to bed with a spider near me. Depends how near he gets. Run. Ah, no, I don't want to craft. Yay. Ha ha ha. You can't stop me from sleeping, spider. So something I want to make now is a barrel, because I've never tried barrels before, and they are awesome. I've been watching what are they called? So any type of wood, and that's wood slab. Sure. Since I have, where is it? I have a ruby hacksaw. What have I got the most wood of? Probably oak. But I need to make the... I wonder how interchangeable it is. Sure, I'll break up these into the slabs. Oh, I can't. It seems it's not supported. That's kind of lame. So I have to spruce. Maybe it does. Will it support spruce? Oop. Yeah, it supports spruce. So I only need. Let's make those for now. Oh, I can make the whole thing out of. No, I can't. What am I saying? And let's bring in a little oak. So what was it again? Yeah. Okay. Bang. If I had some paper, I can. We'll do it over here. Just differentiate the project tables a bit. So this is going to be woodwork, and the other one can be stonework. Because why not? So I got 12. Awesome. And I'll need the ink for that, don't I? And they make 2 each, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 ish. Probably going to collect some more flowers for the dye. If I'm going to be using. Oh, I don't want to drop that. Put that in there. It's organic. It used to be organic, it's not anymore. Dump the cactuses here. Awesome. So, bang that in there. Just in case I want to make more in the future. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Oh, and that, and that. Oh, don't tell me you don't expect that wooden plank slab. What is your problem with that? Really? It's technically a different type of slab. Well, that's just lame. I don't actually know how you make normal slabs. Oh no, I do. possibly? No, that's a pressure plate. Okay, there you go. Now are you gonna let me make it with these? Yes, you are. Thank you. I'll write that as a plan. Maybe it's more of those actually. That's really annoying. This is the same thing. It's the same thing. Why can't all the mods work together in happy harmony? Lols. That is furniture now. I'm gonna put that in there because why not? So that's cool. So I can get her barrel. I only need one for now. And I can use it for sand because, well, it's gone through all of them. And that only used, God, how many did I only put like a couple of coal coke in there, didn't I? Wow, coal coke is amazing. Hence why I want to make more of it. So barrel, if I double right click, it'll put everything in there that I have. Shall I make another crafting table? Actually, I'll just take this one, to be honest. It's not being very useful here. Well, actually, no, I probably want. Yeah, I probably want another project table because project tables are the best. So in here, I do not have anything useful for making a craft. Okay, this is my woodwork place. But, you're not good. Darn. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wood I need for a crafting bench. Do I have any stone? I do. 1, 2, 3. Not a crafting bench. What I'm saying. Since someone's got a plan out. Stage 1. Stage 2. Love project tables. They're such a genius invention. Blah. What size I put that on? Up there. No, I obviously could get rid. If I could eventually get around to piping this or something, but hey, for now. How many do I need? So shift right left clicking gives me 1. And left click gives me a whole stack. I'm learning. And I want some paper actually, just so I've got the maps and I have to keep making it. Yeah, I didn't really need the barrel, did I? I mean, if I had a lot more sand I would have, but I don't have that much sand. So I need to go back to coke. And it is bricks horizontally. Cool. Sand like that. And what in the centre? I didn't notice what's in the centre. Oh, more sand. Awesome. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. No, I need. Gosh, so I need 9 for the 9 for the bottom layer. Then 8 for the next one. 2, 3, 4. Nope, and I don't have enough to make. Yeah, so you can see this is really resource intensive, and that was a whole stack of clay that went into that. So I need to put another stack of clay in. And yeah, I'm actually probably going to need more sand. But what you get out of it is really useful. Yeah, that's really annoying. Kind of buggy. Give me a couple more coal coke. I found these in a mine shelf chest. Oh no, I didn't. I found the coal coke in a blacksmith. Yeah, it seems like you can actually get them in the blacksmith chest in every village, which is kind of useful. That's gonna take over. Yes, I should take a barrel really. I just wanted to make a barrel. I needed a reason for making a barrel. Oh, okay, so actually I can make 6, 7. So I can start building it, although it might cause a bit of lag now, because I've heard that the way it works. Let's build it on the roof, because why not? Wait, 7. I don't want 7, I want 8. Oh, full damage. I hate you. I did not mean to do that. I guess that's the awkward thing about these is you accidentally do stuff to them. 10 bricks. 8. So that's the 8. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I probably want to make because I've already got quite a lot of charcoal and I've got loads of coal. So I'll probably make coal coke first. I'll make one to make coal coke. Then I'll probably start a tree farm and make charcoal. So it needs to be, yeah, that one. And then I just need to put another 9x9 cover on top of it. And that'll be my first one. There you go. Slide down the vines. People will probably scream at me saying you probably should make a macerator before you go into this, but hey. I want to have a nice power source, basically. I want to when I make electric generators, I want to have all the renewables. Let's take this bricks. It's not really a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Well, I'm a third of the way there to my last bit. This feature of the plans isn't in the Tekkit version of Red Power 2. So I'm really loving this. It's really nice to have this ability. 3. Ignore 1. It's slow, but I will get there. Ah, I probably actually should have done. Yeah. I have no blocks on me. Let's get some dirt or something. What am I looking at? Completely the wrong way I was looking. Go for some cobblestone, sure. Apparently the way these actually work is they constantly check for the existence of other blocks around them, so it's a really bad idea to use them as decoration. That's why they made they invented another block called sandy stone block or something. Oh, it's night again. Oh, again. How dare it be night? Now it is day. I love having a clock. I mean, obviously I can cheat with this and just have the clock there, but I don't need that anymore. Yay! Now, am I going to need more sand? I've got 5 of nice, so I need 4 more. Also, no, I had 3, so I have 4, so I probably need 5 more. And that means 5 times 5, 25. Yeah, I have enough sand, that's awesome. So it is all about the bricks. Because I can make 2 now. Oh, yeah, they are made quite fast. I think the steel furnace is a bit faster than regular furnace. Getting there. So I need 6 more bricks. But I'll keep making them because they're awesome. I'll put this ruby hacksaw away. Yeah, unfortunately, so I've got loads of resources and stuff, but I only found 2 diamonds in all my travels, which is sad. Got loads of quartz and random stuff though, and aluminium. Got loads of aluminium. I'm using aluminium torches though, so they're pretty decent. They're slightly brighter than the brightness of glowstone. So ever so slightly brighter than a torch. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. When you're going caving, though, it can be useful because it just gives that bit extra distance, I think. But they're cool, and they look really nice anyway. And they're alternative, rather than using coal or charcoal, which are both obviously really useful for power, you're just using gunpowder. So unless what use does gunpowder have except for TNT? Right, now I'm going to chuck a load of coal in there. So I can get coal coke, because coal coke is awesome. I'll probably chuck a whole stack of coal in there. Yeah, in fact, no, I hope that helps you guys. See, it's very, very slow. I might put a bucket in here. No, it's got internal. Okay, so yeah, they've changed it now. So it's got internal storage. In the old version, it well, in Tech Classic, it just makes bottles of, what I can't remember what it's called now, something oil, whatever it's oil, which is used in railcraft. Which is useful if you're using railcraft, but it's, I generally just end up with loads of them. I don't do anything with them. It's nice to save them up, because I think the great thing about railcraft is it's a real endgame thing. It's like there for you when you've done everything else. It costs so much resources wise, you can't really do it until late game. Oh, look at all the bricks. Oh, that's a waste still. See, that's the thing I don't like, using things like this, because it's might need to do that. Get some stone. So I can make another one eventually, 24. So you need 9 for the base. 9, 8,